The Bible begins with a story. Not just any story, but the story of how everything began. It's a story for everyone, a story that tells us where we came from and why we're here. This story is about God, the one who made everything. In the book of Genesis, the very first book of the Bible, we find the account of creation. It tells us that God created the universe and everything in it out of nothing. He spoke, and it was. This story is important because it tells us that the universe is not an accident. It was created with a purpose, by a loving God who cares for his creation. The creation story is the foundation of the Christian faith. It shapes our understanding of God, ourselves, and the world around us. The Bible tells us that God created the world in 6 days. Each day had a specific purpose. On the first day, God created light and separated it from darkness. This was the beginning of time as we know it. On the second day, God created the sky and separated the waters above from the waters below. He made a space for us to breathe and for birds to fly. The third day saw the creation of land and sea. God gathered the waters, letting dry ground appear. He then filled the earth with plants and trees, each one producing seeds according to its kind. On the fourth day, God created the sun, moon, and stars. He placed them in the sky to give light to the earth and to mark seasons and days. On the fifth day, God created the creatures of the sea and the birds of the air. He blessed them, commanding them to multiply and fill the waters and skies. The sixth day saw the creation of land animals. God made all kinds of creatures, each according to its kind. And finally, God created man in his own image. He gave man dominion over all other creatures and tasked him with caring for the earth. Then came the seventh day. Unlike the previous 6, this day was not about creating. On the seventh day, God rested. He looked at all he had made and it was very good. God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, a day set apart for rest and worship. The creation story is more than just a historical account. It reveals profound truths about God and our relationship with Him. We learn that God is powerful and creative. He is a God of order who brings beauty and purpose out of nothing. The story also teaches us about the dignity of humanity. Made in God's image, we have a unique place in creation. We are called to be stewards of the earth, caring for it, and respecting all living things. The seventh day, the day of rest, reminds us that our lives are not just about work and productivity. We are called to rest in God, to find our ultimate fulfillment in Him. The creation story continues to shape the faith and worldview of Christians today. It reminds us of God's power and love, the wonder of His creation, and our place within it. This story gives us hope and purpose, reminding us that we are part of something much bigger than ourselves.